Several weeks ago, we launched our new and improved and faster website. And so we're going to do a walkthrough to make sure that you're aware of all of the new features that are available to you. So first of all, we're going to show you what happens when you first land on the page if you're not signed in to your member account. So if you go to ilchiro.org, this is what you're going to see, and you'll see that it has a new look, a new feel. You can see our corporate club members and who our supporters are, and a few other things that are available to you. Scroll down and you can get our latest news and articles that are also right there on that front page as well. But there's a couple of other things that we want you to be aware of. One is you want to accept the cookies, and the reason why is because this is actually just a faster experience for you. You don't have to sign in and out of your member account multiple times. This helps us make sure that you know that the system knows that you are signed in and makes articles available to you and forms available to you and things along those lines. So go ahead and accept those particular cookies. Now you also see that at the top here, the Join Now button, that is a quick way for you to know if you are signed in to the system or not. And so in this particular case, I am not currently signed in to a member account. The other way is on this upper left-hand side, you can always jump into the sign in page here, or also the join ICS. Now, what does this mean? Well, this means that if you're trying to access an article that is designed for members only, that it's going to prevent you from seeing everything. So for an example, if you jump over here to today's article on required filings for maintaining your business structure, which, by the way, everyone needs to be aware of, regardless of your structure, you want to make sure that all of your annual filings or regular filings are up to date. So if you jump out to this particular article, you'll quickly see that it's actually locked down. I'm not signed in. The system knows I'm not signed in, so it has prevented me from seeing the full thing. You can kind of get a quick idea of what's going on. You can see some of the other features. You can see some of the related articles and some additional continuing education that's related to this. But it doesn't allow you to see the whole thing. So what happens when you can see the entire article? Well, once you're signed in, a couple of things change. You'll notice very quickly that the My Account or the Join button is now My Account. So that's a quick way to get to your CE21 account, or your back end, if you will, your member account, to be able to see your education, your dues invoices, whatever the case might be. That's the fast way to get there. And that's also a quick way for you to know if you are signed in to the site and making sure that you're able to access everything. Well, now you'll see as I scroll down that the full article is now available to you. Again, this is quick, it's fast, it's designed to be quick and fast. It's also designed to be mobile responsive. And so if you're on your phone or on a tablet, it is going to respond to that size and give you that information. Now, this is a longer article because there's a lot going on. And so we also include a small table of contents in some of our longer articles. But new to the site is this top button here. And what you'll see in some news sites and things like that, that they include a small summary at the top of the news site. We decided to take that a little different approach than what you find on some other sites. We wanted this to be live, but more importantly, we wanted it to be interactive. And so what you do is very quickly you can click one button and it will actually summarize the article for you right now. And so it's going to bring up a full summary of this particular article. You can see it working through it right now. And this is Paxson. Incidentally, if you're not aware, Paxson is designed to give you specific information. So we've trained it on things related to the ICS, related to practicing in Illinois, related to the chiropractic profession. So our universe of knowledge is what this particular AI is trained on. So AI just did a quick summary of the article. But the best part about this is it will actually allow you to ask some follow-up questions. So if you have a question about how often do I have to file annual reports? When you ask it, now it's going to look over the article and it's going to give you an answer specific to this article. Again, trained on this article, trained on the ICS's information, so our universe of knowledge, and then give you the specific information you need, and you can continue to have this conversation. Now, here's the best part. If you want to sit back and you're like, Mark, I also want to have, I've got other questions for AI. I've got other questions for Paxson because, again, it's trained on all things chiropractic in Illinois. You can actually click this little expand button. You can also click the plus and start a new conversation or give a new summary. But in this case, we're going to click the open the full Paxson page. This will immediately jump over to the full Paxson page, and you'll see it jumps right into the conversation that we were already having. Now, here's the best part. If you've had previous conversations, and this is new, Paxson did not have this capability before, you can actually click the history button and you can see the prior conversations that that you have had with Paxson, right? And so you can say, hey, I need to have further conversations about this E&M and CMT on the same visit. You can come back in and see these previous conversations that you had. You can also start an entirely new conversation and have whatever conversation you want to have, or ask whatever questions. Also ask it to create forms and templates for you that you may not already have. All of these things now are available to you in this new and improved Paxson environment, and we would encourage you to use it. Now, when we go back over to the home page, as just an example, you'll also see on all of the other pages. So if you rifle around to, say, you want to know what are the member benefits that we've got, what are the things that come with your membership, and you're on this page, but you'll notice that down here in the bottom right-hand side, you'll continually have an opportunity to be able to ask Paxson further questions and get fast answers. And this is available to you, again, with the same style of environment. So when did Illinois extend the renewal period for 2026 until? And by the way, today is 8/26, so you have 5 days to wrap up your renewal if you have not done that. And we know that a large number of chiropractic physicians in Illinois have not yet updated, or have not yet renewed their license. So you want to make sure that you get that done. It was extended to August 31st, but you can see that conversation here. Once again, you'll notice right up here it says member mode. So the join button is now my account. The member mode now indicates that you're using the members version of this, of Paxson. And so that's a quick way to know. But you can once again click the expand button to open up the full Paxson page and get the full experience. Again, it continues the conversation that you were already having in the chat bubble. So when you have it create forms and things like that, it's easier to use in a larger environment. So you can jump out here. By the way, if you did not know, you can actually upload documents to Paxson. Here's a warning. Don't upload anything with protected health information. But if you have a policy or a procedure that you need Paxson to review to make sure that you have all of the required components, you can actually do that right here. And you can upload a TXT, a Word document, or a PDF, and in this case, Paxson will actually do the review for you and help you polish your policies or whatever the case might be. But that is a feature that is now available as well. So these are a bunch of the things that are happening. Search, I thought I'd mention this as well. We've expanded our search capabilities. So when you search different terms, we've tried to make this a bit more intuitive. And so you'll see as you search interest, it's bringing up several different articles. You can search things like independent contractor, whatever. Here, I'll just do this really quick and you'll see my spelling skills are terrible. But you'll see all those articles come up and it's very quick and it'll bring these up for you immediately. Once you're on a particular page, by the way, several things happen. One is it will also give you some related articles on the right-hand side. You can find those here. But also, if there are things that are similar to this particular article that we have education on, you can find some of those information, some of those things available to you to take on demand from the Illinois Chiropractic Society right there at the bottom of the article. So lots of things happening. Incidentally, by the way, the Ask Paxson button or chat bubble down here, you can also switch over just to do a standard search. So these tab between the two, so you can ask Paxson and you can find articles all in that same environment. All of that is available to you. You've got Paxson with the full assistant with history now, the article summaries, which I know many of you have asked for, especially for some of the longer articles, but with the opportunity to be able to ask follow-up questions. You can see how you can go ahead and log in quickly through many of these environments. By the way, our classified system is now also updated. It's tied to your member account now, which it wasn't before. So when you actually add a classified or you post a classified, that's attached to your member record as well, and along with your dues and all of your other purchases. If you have other education that you've purchased, whatever the case might be, all of that is now in the same general environment. And we're looking forward to seeing our members use this more and more. It's faster than it ever has been before. And hopefully this all helps you out, and we'll catch you next week.